do anything like that, you know. They could.
I do have to agree.
Yeah. So, but here, the reason I bring that up is because Alicia, when she's, for some reason, she has two mindsets when she's taking out zombies. She has the mindset of just automatic, just do it, and then she has the hesitate one, and I can't figure out which one does she need to side with. You know, she obviously needs to side with the one that takes them out immediately, but for some reason, if you notice, she has those hesitate moments. I don't know if you noticed that.
You know what? Excuse me. Yes, I do. I have noticed that. It's like, you know, she's kind of, like you said, hesitating. And in my honest opinion, in this kind of situation where it's like do or die, you can't hesitate. You know, that's how I feel in The Walking Dead as well. I mean, you can't hesitate. You know, it's either you kill or you will be killed.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that too. I've really noticed it. I think I noticed it more in this episode than I have in all the other ones.
Yeah, I was pretty because when she noticed it wasn't her mom, it was like an automatic kill. And then when they were downstairs in the hallway and they were looking for safety, she was in front there and she had a chance to take care of that zombie, and she hesitated. But that wasn't the first time I seen her do that.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
She's done it before. She's hesitated before. That wasn't the first time, so it's really strange. It really kind of gets to me, like, why would she not just go ahead and do it right away? So that was one thing I wanted to bring up. And then the bad, come on, Fear TWD. I love the show, but come on, bad wig, bad look-alike. I never say anything bad about the show, but that part was humiliating.
And I was going to bring up about the makeup that I enjoyed, you know, this makeup specialist, you know, and how he's doing it, you know, from the very beginning. But I do agree with you, that was bad wig, bad makeup. It was bad all around, just with that particular character, not necessarily with everything, but just that one right there. Excuse me. And yeah, I so totally agree.
Yeah,
you know, that one.
It just got to me. I had to let that one loose because normally I hold things in when it comes to the show that are bad, but that was bad one. That was almost as bad as Glenn fitting under the little trash can.
Oh no!
Because do you remember the trash can was only about 2 inches tall? And then when they pulled the wool over her eyes and made it like six inches tall for him to fit underneath there.
Yeah, 6 inches tall, give or take. Oh, real quick, hi Deb.
Oh yeah, Deborah. I just saw her. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks. We should grab her real quick because we got a few minutes. Let's grab her and you ready there, Deborah? We'll bring Deborah in real quick, and then we're gonna have to get going here soon because we got to get out to pick up Nakona from the airport. So it's awesome, but we're talking Fear TWD. I'm going to go back into a real quick song, and we're going to grab Deborah on the line. We're going to chat a little bit more about Fear TWD, and then I got to get my butt going to the airport. So I'm going to go into this intro that was made for us by our good friend Chris. So check this out. I should have already played it like 100 times, but we've been talking so much about fear. Check it out, guys. Check out how cool this is.
You're listening to Fear TWD with Ike, Deborah, and Brooke. You're listening to Fear TWD with Ike, Deborah, and Brooke.
She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. Touch it with my stomach. Feel
You're listening to Fear TWD with Ike, Deborah, and Brooke. You're listening to Fear TWD with Ike, Deborah, and Brooke.
You're back live on KBLP with Fear TWD with Ike, Deborah, and Brooke. I try to say it real deep like Chris. How you women doing?
We're good. I'm good.
We brought Deborah into the conversation real quick. We just got done talking about Alicia's hesitation, and then sometimes she's automatic. I just don't get it with her sometimes. So, okay, I wanted to bring up real quick. They went into that hallway down in the basement. Okay, so I was watching The Talking Dead, and they said that's an actual hotel in Rosarito, Mexico, and they said that hallway is actually haunted.
Wow.
I missed that. Sweet.
I missed that
Let's
too.
go.
I didn't watch a whole lot of Talking Dead this time.
Yeah.
Same here. But if it's haunted, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
And
I'll pass.
it was I want to visit places like that. That's the kind of things I'm into. So they went into that little room. So the lady that runs that place, she must know there's another exit out of there, because why would she lead Alicia
She's
and
a
her
hotel
brother?
manager, yeah.
The hotel manager. Why would she lead them down there if she didn't know another way to get out? Excuse me.
I don't know.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just saying that they're either got to fight their way out, or there's another exit out of there.
Right.
There probably is another exit out of there.
Was this before Alicia found her mom? Before she found Madison?
It was right. Yeah, we're talking about like right after she saw the bad wig lady that looked like her mom.
Right. Okay.
And then she saw.
But then after she found the wigged woman.
Yeah.
The bad wig woman.
Yeah. Then she found her mother, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to get in that door, and that's where her mother was.
Yeah. That's when they went into the hallway. That's where the hallway was
So
at.
you're just thinking that, I mean, what the significance of the hallway was? Is that what you're...
No, I'm thinking about the exit out of that place, and then on top of it, that being haunted. Is that going to play a factor into the show later on? It was haunted.
So it was. Is it real haunted in real life?
Hallway,
or is it haunted
in real life? It's supposed to be haunted in real life.
Okay.
They say here's
was it haunted in the show?
See, that's what I'm wondering. Are they going to bring that side to it? Are they going to bring that into it? But here's the thing that made it interesting is on Talking Dead they had said that I guess workers were passed down like generations of workers had worked. That hotel had been there for a couple hundred years or 100 years or something. I guess 2 or 3 generations of families worked there. So at the end of their shift, those little doors were rooms where the workers would go sleep. So I guess people were raised and lived and died there is what I'm thinking. Excuse me.
Oh, wow.
So basically they were born there, lived there, and when they got old, they died there is what I'm thinking.
What did they say the reason why the hallway was haunted?
They didn't give a reason for the hallway being haunted. They didn't give us a reason for that.
Well, usually there's, with hauntings like that, usually something bad has happened. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Maybe perhaps slavery or something. I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot about. I'm knowing people that lived in a haunted house. So, yeah. They lived in a house that had slaves in it. And the house was haunted by their slaves.
Yeah, I've heard about that. But I don't think these were. these were slaves. I just think that they were born into this family of workers that worked at this house and kind of co-owned this house, I guess you'd say it. You say, you know, is what I'm thinking. Hey, yeah, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? I'll be.
Yeah, Nikki's in the. Nikki said she's almost there.
I'll be at the airport pretty soon. We'll be up there. I gotta see.
Alicia, I really don't know. I mean, I would imagine everybody would be hesitant at one time. At at any time.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
this is all new to them too. You know.
Yes.
You, of course, like I heard Brooke say earlier, you got to kill or be killed. That's how it is in this type of situation.
Yeah. So, Deborah, is there any part of last Sunday's show that you might want to bring up before we go?
Yeah, actually, Crazy Chris.
No kidding. Boy, that man has a few stripplers.
Cold blood. He wasn't a zombie or anything. I'm like, my goodness, son. He definitely don't need to be with them boys. His dad needs to jerk him and take him with him somewhere.
I'm with you.
And then he shot the guy right there at the end, you know, and he didn't really have to do that because they could have talked their way out of it, you know. So it was kind of strange that they took it that far, you know.
Right. He just went off his walker.
Well,
my husband
I've seen
people do that. Their cheese put off the cracker.
Well, I think what really disturbed me is that, you know, after he shoots the guy and Travis is sitting there like in shock, he, you know, just on the ground, and Chris comes over and reaches his hand out, and his dad just looked at him like yeah, okay.
Like, okay,
I'm
not taking your hand, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the look on Travis's face pretty much said it all, like, yeah, you got me messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was upset right there. He was upset at that point in time when he saw that.
I believe he is the Chris is the I can't think of his name. Oh, I've got the block now.
Shane.
Shane.
No, I was thinking more of Lizzie.
Walking Dead.
I was thinking more of Lizzie.